Hey guys, my name is N64, and today I'll be doing a little review on episode 3 of, um, episode 3 of Marvel Spider-Man. What can I say about the show? It's pretty good. I'm not gonna praise it, but it's pretty good. I almost missed it as well. I almost missed it. I woke up 10 minutes before it even aired on. So, what can I say about it? I actually like the story, like the episode. I think it has a little bit of bright future in it, and I also see faith in it. We actually were able to see Flash Thompson, the Shocker, the Jackal, Gwen Stacy, and J. Jonah Jameson's son. At first, I thought that was actually J. Jonah Jameson, but it was his son. But overall, I think it was pretty good. Um, I see bright future with this, and what can I say? Other things. Um, other things I could say is that it has bright future. I see faith in it. And yeah, but now let's get into the story. The story is basically what the name is suggests. It's Osborn Academy, but in this, we're able to see Gwen Stacy for the first time, the Jackal for the first time, and the Shocker for the first time, and even Norman Osborn as well. I forgot to mention him. Also Norman Osborn, and he's voiced by the legendary man himself, Josh Keaton. If you don't know who the heck Josh Keaton is, he's the Spectacular Spider-Man. You should find out. Sorry. Um, he was good as Norman Osborn. I want to say that he was good as Norman Osborn. The story is basically about the continuation of how the last one ended, where Harry gets kicked out of Horizon, and like his dad and Norman makes a new school for him, and then what else? Oh yeah, it gets like there's not that much actually happening during it until Shocker shows up, and Shocker and his friend. I don't know what his friend was. I forgot, but he came back. They two came back, and like Norman Osborn was impressed by both of them, but he only took in one. He was only able to take in one, which was so they had to fight between who would actually be it, and they didn't mean to, but they did. And this basically revolves around like the tourists getting hurt, and the tourists being infected, and also the whole like kind of like a little bit of school getting infected. Next thing, and then after that, they bump into like after during their little battle, the Jackal appears, and he kind of actually like messes up with them, and he takes their equipment, and he uses it to face off Spider-Man because Spider-Man's there, and he tries to stop the fight, but the Jackal gets in the way, and he gets the equipment from both Herman Schultz and his friend, where one was shockings. I don't know what it was, like shocking vibrations, and the other one was like sound waves, I think. But out of that, um during that whole feud, he Peter uses his brains to actually figure out how to fight the Jackal. Also, Herman Schultz and his friend I don't know what the name of his friend was, but they helped Spider-Man face it off against the Shocker. But not Shocker, I mean Jackal. But the story goes that Jackal loses because of Spider-Man, of course. And then at the minutes of the end, um Peter goes back, and then also Herman Schultz and his other friend, they go back, and then he Norman Osborn takes in only Herman, but his friend doesn't go like go into the academy. But but after that, the plot twist is that the Jackal is actually Gwen Stacy's uncle, not someone else. It's Gwen Stacy's uncle, and that's pretty plot twisting if you ask me. Anyways, um, that's basically a plot twist because it's not no one else. It's Gwen Stacy's uncle, and then after that, um, we see um, we see basically Norman Osborn. He was the one that used the Spidey Slayer, or whatever the robot was, to go in and take his son's stuff. And we see that Harry makes freaking Goblin equipment. Goblin freaking equipment, boy. And after that, there's kind of like a little foreshadow. And the foreshadow is just basically. And the foreshadow is at the very end Peter and Harry promise not to actually get in like a little fight, just like Herman Schultz and his friend. But then it basically foreshadows kinda that they might fight as Spider-Man and Harry and Spider-Man and Green Goblin, and that's basically a little foreshadow. And basically, they might fight as Spider-Man and Spider-Man and Green Goblin, which I thought was kind of like a nice touch. If it happens, I'm not certain, but that might happen. Which it would be kind of actually pretty cool to see that happen. Seeing Peter and Harry making that deal, but then not realizing that they might fight each other. Well, that's basically all for me. I liked it. I would give it probably like a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. Um, what do you guys think? If you've seen it, please tell me in the comments below. And if you liked it, if you liked this video, please give it a like. And if not, please subscribe. And that's it for me. That's my review. I give it at least 8.5.